Hey, it's your girl Mooney 69 Ways, and I am here to do a Belle Collective Birmingham review. Episode 4 is called Countdown to Chaos. Okay. If you're new here, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Hit the like button for you, girl. If you see that hype button, go ahead, tap that hype this up. I would greatly appreciate it, and share this video to any other Belle Collective Birmingham fans, like I am. So, yes, let's get into this review. I don't have no notes. I'm going off the dome. So if I miss anything, you better let me know in the comments, okay? Because I will tend to miss some things, okay? Let's see. We are still the episode left off where we at the 48-hour live, okay? So Stormi is having a meltdown. And I don't blame her because like literally thousands of people are clicking and purchasing the trio set instead of the Lala box set. Okay, so Lala got, I think she has 2 cents. She had Love Lala and then Lala Intense, I think. So yeah, it's the box set for Lala, but they buying the trio and they pinned the wrong products for the customers to click on to buy for the 175. I was like, ooh, I don't know how she gonna fix that, but we see that she says, I think later on, she says, in order to fix it, she said, if you order the trio, you still get the Lala stuff. So, because when you, she said, when you purchase it, you're supposed to get $50 worth of Canvas goodies, so some extra stuff. So, yeah, she said, so she gonna have to lose some money in providing extra for the people, the extra goodies. Okay. So I'm like, okay, so that's fixed, I guess. So, 'cause I think it was like 2,400, or it was some thousands of people that um clicked the wrong box. So I was like, oof, geez. I wonder how much that is. I'm like, but girl, it's okay. You live and you learn in this era, and yeah, you will make it back. Plus then some. Um, yeah, so like I said, she's on a meltdown, and they supposed to be going for 48 hours straight, honey. So we see Martell show up to his gig. um it's given he kind of nervous, in my opinion, because we know Martell is not the best at public speaking, especially when he's on marriage, Love and Marriage Huntsville, and when he was on Melody, she always spoke. She had the gift of gab to speak. Him, not so much. He more like eye candy, if you will, because I guess for the most part, Martell has a nice body. I mean, he did anyway. I don't know if he still do. Um, but yeah, so he came in speaking to Lala, and she put some of that cream body glaze and stuff on there, and asked him how does that smell. Once you smell it, what you gonna ask once you smell it? He said something about your name and your number or whatever. I was like, okay, cringe much? It's awkward. But moving on, as that was happening, it's like a time lapse speed up. But the ladies came in and we changed a set, so we are on the couch. And Stormi glad to see the ladies, and she asked them again, like, are you okay with being on the camera? So they say, yeah, sure. So they got on the camera with their mics, and Martell is just giving them some droplets of the scent of the oil and stuff like that was being sold that live. And they're just smelling and giving their opinion and stuff like that. They said, "Oh, don't leave." And then Martell said, "Don't leave the man out." I like Fumi. She is hilarious to me. I like her energy, and yeah, she was just saying like, "I am not buying my like. I am not buying like no." She tell the people don't buy a man anything unless he put a ring on your finger or and put your name on that deed to the house. I was like, I know that's right. And he said, when his birthday comes, don't spend more than $20. And then she was like, I'm just kidding. And then Kayla said, I'm living wrong. I was hollering. Yes. So it was a good time. It was funny. And then they talking about using a Martell credit card to purchase this glaze stuff and oils for their man. It was funny. Um and what else happened? It was a lot of things going on. It was like Stormi Live. It was a lot of things going on. They went beyond 48 hours, baby. They went to 52 hours. Okay, and then it was like we see what happened through all these hours, right? We got the ladies came in. That's great. When the ladies got off the set, in the background, Kayla man Jason popped up, and he's like she's so happy to see him. She's so giddy, like a kid at the candy store. She ain't seen him in forever. I mean, mind you, he is living in Texas, so they is like doing some long distance kind of relationship right now. But yeah, he popped up and he asked her how she was doing and how Stormi doing with her live. And she was just telling how Stormi was doing with the numbers, and he was looking like, whoa. And yeah, so she just like I said, she's so happy to see him, and she said he's her security blanket, because she said she wasn't, I guess, feeling all that comfortable, because he asked her like how did you feel being in front of the camera. He said, was you nervous? So she a little bit nervous. She said, but she glad he there, she can do anything while he there. I'm like, security blanket, like, don't be codependent on this man. I mean, granted, like, you coming from one relationship and trying to start a new. Um, I mean, I think, in my opinion, you need some therapy and time for yourself. But that's just me, in my opinion. How you gonna get to know yourself if you don't be by yourself? Um, and if he's still there once you like find yourself, then it's meant to be. But that's just my opinion of Kayla. Like, she got some stuff with her that she need to deal with, like go to therapy, like on some for real. Like, you need to get to the bottom of the root, like why she like prefer older men, and like break down like what really went on between her and her mom, her parents or whatever. I mean, her mom, and that whole household of it all. So yeah, sorry, my daughter's texting me. Uh, so yeah, so he came, great, and then we see Kaylin. She doing her little. She said she gonna put on like a war show, and she had changed her outfit because she had like this silver number on onesie, I think a jumpsuit. Then she put on this black one, and she was doing a dance performance and stuff with somebody else. And then as she was doing that, the lady was just looking at her, smiling, and they just said she got a lot of energy, especially Kayla. She said she must be on something. On something like what? She could be on vitamins, okay? She could B12 shot. Like, what are we doing? Like, on what, drugs? She is insinuating drugs. I'm like, Kayla. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so that's the beginning of starting something between Kaylin and Kayla. All these K's ain't helping me. But yeah, so we'll talk about that a little later. But like I said, the live went for 52 hours. They did good. She said Lala, on her product alone, she sold $1 million during that live. She sold $1 million worth of products. And she said for the whole week they did 3 million. So I guess it was a good week. I don't know if it was done before or not, but yeah. So it sounded like a good week to me, because that's great. Um, like I said, they went to 52 hours, and then we see a scene where Stormi was at the warehouse, talking about it with, I think, Mikey, who she was talking to, about the live and how they went on and on, and who went the extra hours was due to Lala. They was in the dancing, they was doing some movement. It was like energy, and I guess Stormi was surprised that Lala still had energy. But yeah, so they went to 52 hours, which was beyond what they're supposed to go live for 48. And she would just talk about how Courtney got to go to Chicago and pick up them set boxes so they can have like at least 3 days or 36 hours to fill these set boxes with products and get them out to the customers. Yeah, so I'm like, girl, more power to you, because that'd be stressful as hell. Because I was feeling stressed for Stormi. Yeah, so yeah. yeah, so when you do live stuff, you're gonna have some hiccups, and with business, they're gonna have some kind of hiccups. But you live and you learn, and just know next be prepared, better prepared next time. Okay. Yeah. So as they was at the warehouse, they get a call from, I think that's Chanel, is the person name. Yeah, they're just talking about the live, and the ladies came, made an appearance, and how Martell did his thing, and and they talk about Tiffany, the one who wasn't invited. And she kind of just relayed what Tiffany said to her at the couple's game night, which was like, not go mop. And she said, I don't know if she was joking or what, because it was seemed like she wasn't joking. And she's like, but if it was a joke, you don't know me like that. So, yep. The saga continues with the Tiffany and Stormi. So we had yet to get them face to face to clear the air, but we will at the end of this episode. uh uh so yeah, that's pretty much Stormi and a 48-hour live Canva Beauty La collaboration. So I know she glad that was over. For real. I'm glad that it's over for her. But yeah. Let's see, moving on. We do see some ladies go out to work out. I think it was Amber, Tiffany, Kayla. Look, I'm sorry, Sonetta. Okay. I'm glad they just not going like work out, just like work out, but they were actually working out, like punching bags and doing some push-ups to look like, and some running in place. It was like they was doing a lot. Okay. Um they were definitely working out for real, for real. And I'm glad to see it, because yeah, some people just do it for a scene. But yeah, so they was sat down to talk about, it was like two things they was talking about. First, we're gonna talk about Sonetta brought up that Stormi is offended by Tiffany, what she said about the her talking about mopping the floor at her couples game night event, and as well as um Amber wants to know the temperature when it comes to Kayla, what she said about her niece Kylan. Okay. And yeah, and because mind you, she just in week. I'm thinking she just said like, "Ooh, she got so much energy. What's she on?" But I ain't know she went and post something under Kaylin's post. Okay, of it all, crazy, right? Because we do see a scene with Amber and Kaylin as they was unboxing the chair or something, and even Kaylin saw the comment what Kayla left under her post. And she was like, "What you did, a line or two? Talking about you got so much energy, you did a good job, you had so much energy. What you did, a line or two? Because what? Like, cause she like, why she just can't like be like have energy drink? She could have had an energy drink, a B12 shot. Like, she could just be well rested and have that energy. Like, why you had to like insinuate drugs? I didn't like that at all. And I think, and Kayla said she was joking, but you don't know her to be joking like that on her post. It's one thing to say it in the scene, but to double down and do it again under her post that's on the for the world to see, like it's on social media. Like, what are you doing? And then now it's on the show, so it's definitely for the world to see. So yeah, and I'm guessing because in mind you at the workout, Amber said that was my niece. You talking about my niece? She's like, I didn't know that was your niece. I'm like, see, you don't even know these people, and you like y'all cannot be joking with people y'all don't even know. Okay, like some stuff can offend people, and especially that like drugs, like girl, because even Kaylin in the scene with Amber at the house as they was unpacking that chair, she was like, I'm gonna go like when the next time I see her, I'm gonna check her ass, because she said that was you just insinuate I do drugs at my job. Like, what you doing? So yeah, so she said she gonna check her next time I see her. So I can't wait to see that happen and see how that's gonna go down. Um, yeah, so that's what happened. Moving on. So we get pretty much everybody family life story besides, or relationship, I should say, besides Amber. But Amber she's not in a relationship. She does not have a husband or a boyfriend at the moment. And we see her journey. So she had called her mom, uh, Ambernetta. I want to say Ambernette or Ambernetta, something. I'm like, is your name after your mom? How cute. But yeah, so she called her mom and asked her like if she was able to go with her to this appointment for her fertility appointment, I should say. And the mom was like, if you had a man, you won't be I won't if you had a man, you won't be calling me. He'd be going with you. And she was like, Mom, chill. Like, I just need your support, like to come with me, like not too much. Can you just support me and not hound me about getting a man? So that's where Amber is at right now, because she wanna, um freeze her eggs, basically, do some egg retrieval, which is smart in my opinion. And these like time moves so fast, the time be slipping you by, especially when you like all about business, your business, your business. And next thing you know, you look up, the time went by, then it's too late. And she was just saying how her big cousin did it, like had a child at 38 and at 41 or something. And she said her cousin told her like what she would do different. She would have froze her eggs, did an egg retrieval. Because I think her cousin has some struggles as well, I think. Um, yeah, so like you ain't getting no younger. So so she went to the doctor with her mom. And the mom keep hounding her about having a man. She said, your man should be in the seat, not me. In the car ride, on the phone, at the doctor. Because I'm pretty sure Mama worried about her. Like, is she gay? She probably thinks she like women or something. Like, something might be wrong with her. Like, because she ain't got no man. I'm like, well, a man, you not having a man or having a man should not define you as a person. I guess the mama just ready for some grandbabies. Okay, so yeah. I mean, you like some of these parents, they be wanting to be grandparents so bad. I hear you, but it's up to your child, okay? And make sure she's good, because baby, you got to carry this baby, this child, and you don't know if your partner gonna stick around or not. So that was always gonna be a gamble. Yeah, so that's pretty much Amber of it all, because she got to take shots. And it's like I think two different shots, and then she get the shots, and then like 36 hours to do the egg retrieval or something like that. Look, like I said, I ain't taking no notes. I'm going off the dome. Okay, so she is preparing to do this fertility journey, so to retrieve her eggs. And I'm with her on that. So yeah. So we get to before this scene, before they get to the Civil Rights Museum, because mind you, Amber is the one who put this together, because um I think Tiffany wanted her to, you know, get in touch with Stormi, because Tiffany is like taking it back. She don't know what she did or said to offend Stormi, and she wants to solve it. And she don't want, no ill will towards them. Like she don't want nothing between the two. And I guess she want to clear the air, because we do see a scene where her and Fumi clear the air, because it said 5 days prior, like 5 days ago, that Fumi had a conversation on the phone, FaceTime, and clear the air, and they apologized, because she said, I apologize, saying that how she said something, I forgot about her um I forgot what she said, but she apologized and Fumi apologized. Bygones be bygones. It wasn't that deep to begin with, in my opinion, but I ain't gonna hold you. Between the two, there is some energy off, and I'm gonna need these ladies to be honest. Of like, okay, you cool, but like we ain't besties. Like we can be cordial, okay? Um, yeah. So they need to be honest about their feelings, like, because I'm pretty sure everyone could critique each other, what they like and what they don't like about one another. But yeah. So they let bygones be bygones. Like I said, they apologize to each other. And like I said, Amber put this together. Sonetta said y'all can move forward without me because she's busy. Fumi is in New York. She's doing New York Fashion Week. And who else? Amber is sick. Amber is down for the count, okay? Um, due to the shots. Oh yeah, Kayla, she's out for the count. She said her one of her kids is going through something, so she can't make it. Yeah, but like I said, Amber is the one put this together, and Stormi and her, I guess, creatives, that her creative somebody, Chanel, I don't know their title, but her friend Chanel, I'm just gonna say friend. Her friend Chanel came, they walked up, they were just waiting, and then she called Amber. Amber said she's sick. She was throwing up that morning, and she had to go to ER because she took her first shot yesterday. And I was like, ooh, yeah, girl, no. Yeah, so the side effects of it all, because she talked about that with her doctor, of the side effects. And yeah, so she didn't make it, and she told them why she didn't make it. And she just feel bad. But everybody, like I said, everybody confessional said why they did come. So it was meant to be that it was only Stormi and Tiffany to be there. So that's crazy, right? Um so yeah, so she was talking to Amber, but as she was talking to Amber, but before we get to the this being at the outside this museum, we do see a scene where Tiffany was in a car with Kendra, because she bought from Kendra. And they was just talking about the collective and how she had this problem with Stormi, and she don't know what's the problem, but she just said she heard it by way of Sonetta about that Stormi had a problem with her, and she already knows something is going on between her and Stormi because Stormi uninvited her to the live. And she knows something is going on, and she just wished Stormi would have called her and told her that she was offended by her and what she did or what have you. And but granted, Stormi did have a lot going on, like getting this live together with this collaboration with Lala Anthony, and I know that was a lot on her, but so now we here. But I didn't like how her friend Kendra just says, like, how Stormi seemed like all she think about is her money, and she not really thinking about helping people, because mind you, Tiffany told her about the game night, and then Stormi said she wanted to host, and she said I jokingly told her to go get a mop or whatever, because Stormi said how she held the doors and threw stuff away, but she was like, now go get the mop, and she said I was saying it jokingly, and granted, you don't know her like that, she'll know if you're joking or not. But yeah, I didn't like how her friend said, like, how Stormi is all about her money, and she really not like in helping people. It's about, yeah, I ain't like that. I'm like, you don't even know Stormi. Like, why would you say that? Like, she's saying it like it's like fast. She just told her friend to be careful, because that's what Stormi get off. Like, she just about herself. She's not really into helping people, and she's about her money and stuff. Woo woo woo. I was like you like putting this into Tiffany head, in my opinion. It's like being negative instead of trying to help your friend, help her find common ground with this lady. So you just being negative. So I did not like that at all. But we did get, like I said, we get to the outside of the museum, and they just stand there. It was like awkward for a minute. Um, she asks, Stormi told her that Amber wasn't coming. That was Stormi, Amber on the phone. She's not coming because she don't feel well. And they would say, as we wait for the other ladies, this was Tiffany. Tiffany approached Stormi because, like I said, it was awkward. She said, I heard by way of Sonetta that, like, I offended you. And then Stormi playing in Tiffany face said, do you feel like you said anything to offend me? She said, that's why I'm asking you. Like I said, Stormi is playing this girl face. And yes, because Stormi is asking questions, like, because she asked, like, what did Sonetta say? She said, do you want to, because Tiffany, like, do you want to resolve this or not? I'm like, well, if you start a sentence that Sonetta said, I offended you, and Stormi did say, like, what did Sonetta say? You need to say what Sonetta said. You need to say what Sonetta said, in my opinion, because don't start off a sentence that way. Because Sonetta could says anything. Like, I'm not gonna agree with it. I don't know what she said. First of all, you gotta tell me what she said if I know it was correct or not. But like I said, Stormi playing her face, asking, question with a question, answer a question with a question, basically. And yeah, it was almost some be continued type stuff. And then when her friend Kendra was trying to jump in, and Stormi like, I'm not talking to you. I was like, and then the her friends Chanel face was like, ooh, 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 ooh. It was hilarious to me. But yeah, it hit us with this like a be continued. Without saying this be continued because it cut off right there and it just said next on Belle Collective Birmingham. So like I said, it was a good episode in my opinion. They left off there. We will see this continuation of this debate or conversation of it all between Stormi and Tiffaney outside this civil rights museum. And yeah, because Stormi did say, like, I don't remember telling Sonetta. I was like, I ain't tell Sonetta nothing. I'm like, well, Sonetta probably heard it from Amber. It wouldn't be surprising. She said, I ain't ever told Sonetta that I was offended about anything. So only person we saw on camera was Mikey, her creative director. She told that to Chanel. Amber knows, and Fumi knows. So I don't remember her verbatim telling Sonetta, but like I said, Amber could have told her, Fumi could have told her. So yeah. Yeah, so it's definitely some attitudes going back and forth. You can feel the energy of the attitudes, but yeah, that was it. That's Belle Collective Birmingham, episode 4. Yeah, if I missed anything, let me know in the comments below, and let me know your thoughts on episode 4. Like, who was right, who was wrong, who team you on? Because I always say, I am team no one. I'm team for myself, but yeah. So let me know your thoughts on it. It's a hot mess. I need a continuation ASAP because before I get my full thoughts on this ending of this conversation between Tiffaney and Stormi. But yeah, like I said, let me know your thoughts on the episode, and I will see y'all episode 5. Bye, y'all.